What is going on, everybody? We are here at the Waldorf Astoria. No, not the Prince Hakeem Waldorf Astoria, not the damn shame what they did to their dog Waldorf Astoria, but the Waldorf Astoria in Orlando.
Yeah.
And we're here to eat. We're going to Bull and Bear.
Yes, for the
That's
first
the name
time.
of it, for the first time, and
we're here to actually celebrate. We're celebrating my accomplishments that I've done last year and Marshall's birthday. So we're meeting another family here. We guys know Marshall and Tanisha.
Yeah.
So we're meeting them, and we actually have a special guest.
This place is fancy, very upscale. So upscale that they have a dress code. Hence, me without my black shirt or my Yankee cap. You guys get to see my Kevin Durant. We're gonna take you guys along with us for this journey. Let's go check out Bull and Bear. Let's go see if the hype is real. I heard this is the best steak anywhere in Orlando. This is what I've heard. Now, let's see if that's a rumor, if that's Facebook news or Raybook news. They say it's the best. I've had Shula's.
Ooh,
Shula's was pretty good, for real. So if it tops that, we're gonna let you know. Let's go take a look. So I will say this, the Waldorf Astoria is gorgeous. The lobby, is this the lobby? Is this where you check in?
Yeah, it
All right.
smells so good.
So he said we walk in here, we make a left. I'm gonna follow Ray. Is this the Back to the Future clock tower? It is not.
The chandelier is gorgeous. It looks like a big giant plant leaf, like when they're fanning you and you're royal and you're like, ah, thank you. That's what that looks like. It's so pretty. You guys hear that? Everywhere I go, I hear Disney music. What movie?
That's from Beauty and the Beast. It's no one does something like Gaston.
Yep. My outfit of the day. Yes, I still have my lounge fly out. I'm already missing home, so I felt like I'll just take a little bit of New York with me.
We are trying to figure out where we are supposed to go. Bull and Bear, is it this way?
Yep.
Ray has found it. Ray has located the Bull and Bear. Let's head towards the Bull and Bear.
Okay, so it looks like they have a little lobby, so we probably could just check in, and it looks like if you want to go to the bar and just kind of like chill before your dinner, you can sit in here and maybe just get food. This is my first time in this hotel. I've never been here, but it is really gorgeous. It's like very Victorian looking, kind of like reminds me of the Grand Floridian, and it smells amazing. Like as soon as I walked in here, I was like, whoo, it smells nice. You know what's really awesome?
What's that here?
Look at what's holding up the menu. It's made with pots and pans and silverware. Very creative.
These aren't the same pots and pans that they're going to be using to cook our food, is it?
Maybe. No.
So I just came out of the bathroom, and the bathroom is noise. I will say this. It is mad dark in here. Like the West Wing dark. All right, I elected to get the water. No.
I just got some house water. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it tastes like Florida water, not New York water, which means it has an aftertaste.
This plate that we have on here looks diamond encrusted, doesn't it?
It's
This
like
is
Palo.
fancy.
The pretty chargers on the table remind me of Palo before they come snatch them away when you walk in there and it's so pretty. You're like, ooh, but you don't get to eat off of it.
Here is the menu.
They set it on the... Well, I'm just trying to see what it is I want to eat. I did see a salad for two for $44, and I was like, that better be a really good salad. They must have grew it back in the back. Fresh, all organic.
I ordered a mocktail called, what was it called?
He just said coconut and blueberries, all I heard.
He said the blue? Did he call it the blue? He called it something. What did he call it? I don't know. But Ray's cheap, so Ray's only getting water.
That is incorrect. Ray does not actually drink when I eat because I will actually be too full to really enjoy my food. So if I only have a little bit of space, I'm gonna fill it up with some steak and some potatoes and everything else.
Ray doesn't allow us to drink soda because of the prices and refills. So if there's a soda on the menu, we can't have it. She'll give us this look. I'm like, but I want a soda to go with my, and so we can't have soda.
I think if we get the Bull and Bear carving board, all of us could share that. Me, you, and Brooke, 'cause it has fried chicken on it. Because I'm not going to eat a whole lot of steak. So we're going to get the Bull and Bear carving board, which is the tomahawk steak, lobster tail, and fried chicken, and it comes with two sides. And that's enough. It's $300, but all three of us could share that. So we just got to figure out which sides we want.
$300. You said $300? So the carving board, is that you sure that's going to feed all three of us? So I got the cocoa, which has coconut, blueberry, and pineapple. Yep. And it looks amazing. And I bet it even tastes amazing, right? Because I'm a coconut and pineapple type of fan. because it makes me feel like I'm in the tropics. I'm not sure how much this costs, but if it's like everything else on this menu, it's expensive. So I'm gonna slip this real slow. Oh, it's very pineapple-y. I don't taste the coconut, but oh yeah, it kind of tastes like a Dole Whip. Yeah, like a liquid Dole Whip. It's very tasty. Would you like some? Hanging out with Marshall feels like the first-year NFL player trying to hang out with one of the legacy players. First-year guys broke, trying to do the things that the big dog does. So I got a huge feeling that I'm gonna leave here broke. Brooke, you may not eat this for the rest of this week, but we make it work. Our entree comes with 2 sides, so we're gonna get the lobster mac and cheese, which is on its own $28, and we're gonna get the mashed potatoes, which on its own is $16. So lobster mac and cheese and mashed potatoes. Marshall ordered the Lord Farquhar, the foie gras, which is drunk duck liver, grinded into a pate, like a paste, served on the cracker. He said it's delicious. I'm gonna take his word for it. So this is how fancy this place is. You can get some drunken duck liver, grind it up, and have it on the cracker. And I hear that's delicious. That's not anything that I've ever seen on one of the menus that I've been to, but I'm not cultured. I'm an uncultured swine.
I just want you guys to know they didn't bring it out, but they do have a kids menu where you can get like a 6-ounce steak, chicken finger and fries. There's a bunch of different things. So if you do have a small child with you, they do have a kids menu. So you guys don't freak out. My kid, she's just gonna share what we have.
So Marshall has us getting the duck fat liver, the drunken.
Goose liver.
So, oh, it's goose liver.
Goose liver,
So
yep.
I misinterpreted. This is goose liver, drunken goose liver, grinded into a paste. So we're gonna try it. I'm hanging out with fancy people. I gotta do fancy things. Goose liver it is. So chef has curated an Amuse bouche. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It looks very appetizing.
So we have a heirloom tomato with a bourbon glaze. It is sitting on a piece of a cucumber. It looks really fancy. I just tried to sample the cream that's on top. It tastes like a very light, airy whipped butter that they added a little bit of whatever. What's the sauce on top, they said? Like a bourbon glaze? The bourbon glaze is really sweet. It's not like a whole entire tomato. It's actually like a tomato paste. It's like they made the tomato into like a jelly. So I am just gonna... Wow. That's really good. They put crushed sea salt because I'm tasting the saltiness, like kind of like a chunk of salt, which is really good. The cucumber was pickled, so it was like really thin sliced pickled cucumber, but mixed with the little tomato like jelly patty, I guess that's what you're gonna call it, with the really light airy butter on top. And the drizzle, that was actually something very, very fancy. And I would actually eat a couple of those. That's actually good. Brooklyn didn't like it because it's not chicken nuggets and fries. I like it, so I took hers. So I'm eating the little gelled patty by itself. And if you're wondering the texture, it's like a gelled cranberry sauce that you would get during the holidays. It's like that texture, but it does not taste like that. I'm not really getting too much tomato from it, but all three of them all added together, the ingredients was really good.
You said you like this?
I really like it.
That's buttercream on the top?
Not like that. Like a whipped butter.
Man,
right.
it's a buttercream, man.
Really?
Man, that was yum.
You gotta eat the whole thing though.
I am. That's one time. Got everything on my fork. Oh, wow.
I told you.
Whatever that cream is, it's
I
sweet.
told you that buttercream.
And the cucumber is pickled, so it's almost like a pickle. Oh, that's really good. I'm very surprised because I did not think I was gonna like that. And yeah, you're right. I smashed a couple of those, like with no problem. Here is the seared foie gras,
Thank you.
the goose liver, and like I mentioned, Marshall had this before, and he is very fond of it, so he got it again. And so here we have the steak frites, which is served with 3 sauces.
And the steak frites are fried in steak fat. I got the corn chowder soup, and it's reminding me so much of Palo because it's just like an empty bowl, right? And it's a hot bowl, so be careful. With a little piece of corn in there. Now watch what he's gonna do. It's magic. Abracadabra. Thank you.
Need fresh cracked pepper?
No, thank you. They did give us bread. I was hoping that they had bread that was included, and it was. I got one of Marshall's steak frits, which is, like I said, fried in steak fat. So you know it has to be delicious. It's like a French fry, you know, kind of crispy on the outside, soft in the middle. But you could taste some of the fat in there. This is good.
Marshall got the foie gras, and he's gonna taste it first.
It's good. You just take the foie gras like a pate. Just cut it.
Okay.
And you just kind of rub it into your cracker.
I got a little piece of drunken goose liver down the hatch. The cracker that they serve is man crunchy. I'm not gonna lie, that tastes pretty good. It tastes like really like it's warm. We got it warm. I think you can get it cold. That's actually pretty good. So good. You think I'm lying? I'm getting another piece.
Marshall just broke down the whole story on how they actually obtain this goose liver, and I feel kind of bad for him. I mean, I ate pigeon, so I guess I could eat goose liver. So. Has like a little smokiness to it, a little bit, to me. It tastes fatty. It tastes like I'm eating something that like maybe has some bacon grease on it or something. It's all right. It's not my favorite. I have to try my corn chowder before it gets ice cold because it's been sitting here for a minute. It's actually very thick. Look at this. It's very thick soup. So let's try it. That is really, really, ooh, it's really sweet. It reminds me of like sweet corn.
Look at that brontosaurus steak right there. Marshall, that's yours over there?
It's that Cote de Boue right here.
Oh, wow. So this looks amazing. Here we have
Lobster mac and cheese.
the lobster mac and cheese. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This is a beef fat candle. I bet they don't sell this at Bed Bath & Beyond.
And it doesn't smell like beef.
It doesn't. Wow. So they took all the fat from the drippings of the steak that they just made and put it here and made a candle.
So chicken takes 3 days to make. First day they brine the whole chicken overnight like you would your turkey in a saltwater bath. Next day they come in, they cut it up, and they vacuum seal it and sous vide it for 4 hours at about 140 degrees. When you order it, we cook it twice. Cook it all the way through, dip it in buttermilk, dip it in a cornflake and breadcrumb mixture, and then fry it up again.
He divided everything up, and now he's gonna bring us our plate, which I'm so excited, and it smells amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Rested beef fat.
This is the chicken that he cut up. So it was cut in thirds, so it looked like a chicken roll, actually. It was about this big. And he divided it up in threes. And then I have some mashed potatoes, lobster tail, which was already cut out of the shell, my steak. So he did come with the little grill so you could cook the steak a little bit longer. I'm gonna pretend that this is not that red, and I'm gonna put some sauce on it and just eat it. We have some lobster mac and cheese over here and some mashed potatoes. So let's dig in. So this is the steak without sauce. Okay, so I'm gonna eat it with no sauce. But Marshall is over here raving about the sauces, that they're delicious. Tanisha's over here like, yeah, get the sauce. So let's try the steak without the sauce. Now that piece was a little bit redder than what I like it, but it's okay because it's so tender and it doesn't taste like you're tasting any kind of blood or anything like that. It's actually really good and it's not chewy. This is just a really good steak cut, period. Oh, that's delicious. And now I have a slice of lobster. Ooh, the lobster's so sweet. That tastes like really fresh lobster because there's no fishiness to it at all. It tastes really, really sweet and yummy. That was good. So I do want to try the mashed potatoes. Ooh, they look so creamy. Oh my gosh. Oh. Those mashed potatoes are thick and creamy. Ooh, they taste really, they taste really silky, like it just melted in my mouth. That was delicious. Ooh. The mac and cheese has chunks of lobster in it. Can you guys see that? That is a chunk of lobster right there. The lobster mac and cheese tastes like they may have used like a sherry wine or something. Did you get lobster mac? Did it taste like a wine? Like a wine, like a sherry. It kind of has like a wine flavor to me. It does have like some breadcrumbs on top, so it does have a little bit of that crunchiness along with the noodles. That's pretty good. Oh, I forgot about my chicken. I got chicken. And the fried chicken did come breaded. Look at this. So this is a crust on the chicken. So they rolled it. So it's like they rolled the chicken and then they fried it. So let's try this. It looks like it's all white meat actually. And then he did ask, did I want gravy? And I said, sure. So he put a little bit of gravy on it and he actually set the chicken on a bed of mashed potatoes, but we did buy our own anyways as a side, but he did like put a little bit of mashed potatoes and then put the chicken on top. So I do want to try the chicken with the crust. It just fell off. This is what it looks like. Ooh. The only thing I will say about the chicken, it needs a little bit of salt. I feel like it's lacking salt. Let me just try the gravy with it though. Maybe all together. The gravy has the salt. So I think that's why he asked me, did I want gravy? I feel like they didn't put a lot of salt on the chicken. So you gotta eat the chicken with the gravy so that way it kind of balances each other out. But the chicken, yo, this chicken is juicy. Like, you can see it. That chicken, you could tell that chicken was brined. It's really juicy. It's just not salty at all. But if you're eating it with the gravy, and I'm mad I only told him a little bit of gravy. I should have been like, never mind, put a lot on there. Let me try the skin. I think the breading on the chicken is really good too. But like I said, the only downfall is not being salty enough for me. But eat it with the gravy and the mashed potatoes all together, it's actually really, really good. Okay.
Here's my plate. I played no games. Everything I had on here was delicious. The chicken, the steak, the lobster macaroni and cheese, the mashed potatoes, everything was delicious. Seasoned really, really well. Ray mentioned that the chicken needed a little bit more salt, which is true. All in all, everything was amazing. I can highly recommend coming to Bull and Bear. The itis has officially set in. I can go to sleep right here, right now. But that's frowned upon. So I'll wait to go home to go to sleep after I take a shower.
Did you tell them how long it took for them to cook our steaks?
No, tell them.
It took about an hour for our steaks to get done. So what we did is 2 of our side dishes, we had them bring them out early. And we kind of ate that as an appetizer with some free bread that they did give you some bread on the table. But it took about an hour for those steaks to come out.
Yeah.
So our steakhouse experience was about 2 hours. This is before dessert. So we haven't even looked at the dessert menu. Now everyone's over here talking about I'm full. But we saw them bringing out desserts earlier before we ate. And everyone was like, oh, we want that.
Gotta have it. Here's Ray's mess. Every time I take her somewhere, she makes these type of messes.
Wow, so you're going to tell that fib to people?
Huh?
Show my spot.
This is your spot. What do you mean? So there's a cute little lamp on our table that has like sailboats on it. The servers are very, very attentive. The customer service level in here is actually top notch. This is actually really, it feels like I'm in a really nice, fine, extravagant, extraordinary, with some other words, it feels like I don't have enough money to be able to here. But it's just a real nice experience. And I'm enjoying it. All right, so I got the dessert menu. They have something called the lemon. There's a creme brulee, flambe. Ooh, yeah, that sounds fancy. Then there's a peanut butter chocolate cake, then there's a chocolate bar, and there's something called the Ring of Yuzu. And a vanilla Napoleon, a La Fraise. What else? We have an artisanal cheese selection, and then we also have a milk chocolate hazelnut crunch cake. Am my eyes deceiving me? Does that say $44?
It does.
Good Lord.
I really just need to see what Brooklyn wants because I'm already full. Marshall ordered 2 lemon desserts, which I just happened to look at the price, $30 for a lemon. I got a bag of lemons at home in my refrigerator. I just went grocery shopping yesterday.
We have the La Fraise, and watch this presentation.
I'm gonna start this little strawberry puree. And then this here is gonna be a vanilla anglaise. I'm gonna mix this in a little bit. And then this is gonna be a little liquid nitrogen. It's gonna kind of slowly freeze it, turn into ice cream texture.
Walking down the street. Look at that. That liquid nitrogen?
Yeah. So it's like negative 375 degrees.
Negative 375.
Yep.
That smells amazing.
This looks like what comes out of Jim's bathroom door after taco night. See it creeping under the door.
That's a regular night. Look at that.
Wow.
Alright, so he's gonna scoop the ice cream on here. That looks like strawberries and I'm not sure what else. What is that, white chocolate?
It's almost like a strawberry shortcake. Think about a strawberry shortcake. It has meringues, fresh strawberries, a cake underneath, some like chantilly cream.
You hear it?
So it's a whole entire lemon. It's been cut halfway open. So they cut it halfway open, they actually take everything out and they use what's on the inside and make a lemon sorbet, a chantilly cream, and a custard out of the pulp. Then they candy the skin for about 4 hours in a hot water sugar bath so you can eat the whole thing. That stick is actually a lemon shortbread cookie cake. And that's gonna just be a crunch texture. So after I cut this into 8 pieces, I'll cut that stick into 8 pieces, put a little piece on top of each. And that's literally just gonna give it that texture portion to the dessert.
Oh! It kind of creates a fun little fog show. Enjoy that.
Thank you.
It's like a volcano.
What I'm gonna do first is go in and scoop some of this sorbet onto my plate so I can pass it around. Puff, puff, pass. Gotta share with your peeps. Okay. So it's a layer of cake and then some kind of cream, and then he put the ice cream on top. It's like a strawberry shortcake. I know you guys are like, Ray, where's yours? This is enough. I'm full. I just watched him make this strawberry ice cream. So it was strawberry with the cream. And he just added some liquid nitrogen to it and whipped it up with a whisk. Let's try it. Really, really sweet strawberries. They taste like they were very ripe strawberries. Oh, that was delicious. This reminds me of a gourmet strawberry shortcake. Let me try the cake. That is delicious. I hear Marshall over here talking about this lemon, right? So I'm gonna scoop. It's very soft to cut open. I just cut it with a spoon, so it just tells you. That's the shell of a lemon. Kind of weird. Wait a minute. Woo! It's tart. Wow, I've never ate a lemon peel before. That is very interesting. I like it. It's totally different. I've never had anything like this before. And eating, like I've eaten orange peels before. You know, you could bake them and stuff and they're actually pretty good. But this is different. I like it. It is like key lime pie, but lemon pie. It's like a lemon pie. I will tell you, when you first eat it, it's tart. But it was kind of weird at first because you're eating the peel of a lemon. but it's not bitter. So you know what I'm saying? So you're not getting like that white bitterness of a lemon peel. If you ever eat a lemon, you know what I'm talking about. That is really, really good. And I feel like it just gave my breath like a nice lemon fragrance. Mac just, he's like, ooh, that's good.
As I just mentioned to everyone at the table, there was no misses with the desserts or the food. Everything was nothing short of amazing. Like, I didn't think it was going to be able to top Shula's, and it's top Shula's, to me. It's my opinion. This is actually the go-to superior steakhouse in Orlando, in my opinion. Charlie's is good. Shula's is good. This is next level.
Right.
And that goes not just for the food, but the whole experience is next level for me.
My favorite is the strawberry dessert. It was the freshest tasting strawberry ice cream I've ever had in my entire life. It just melts in your mouth.
Right.
Now the lemon cake, lemon tart was good too because that's totally different. So
It tastes like a lemon pie to me.
Right. But I'm more of a strawberry girl.
As we were leaving, we got our vehicle claim check, so we validated our parking. Our parking is free.
And there's a bull.
And they stamped a whole bull on here. Bye.